Hey guys, welcome to the channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. It's your girl Farida, also known as Curly Proverbs, and it has been a hot minute since I have checked in with you guys. I have been spending time with the kids. I've been home for summer vacation and it turned into an unintentional sabbatical, but I'm super excited to be back, hopefully with consistent content. And I thought, what better place to start than to look at the whole reason of this channel, focusing on your wash day routine but non-toxic, looking at why it's actually important to be non-toxic and talking you through a range of different options that you can have for your wash day. So for example, when you're looking at your cleansers, how you're going to cleanse your hair, what options do you have, what are the most toxic products out there, the least toxic, and what DIYs can you do. So this is going to be the spirit of the new series that we're going to do. If there's anything particular you would like me to touch on in that series, do comment below, because I am not batch filming. I'm probably just going to do that first episode today after the introduction. So do let me know if there is something particular you want me to touch on in the comments section below. What we put into our skin and our scalp is very important. Let me prove it to you. Addicted to cigarettes, you can get something called a nicotine patch. You put it on here, it goes into your bloodstream and it helps to deal with your cravings. Why? Because it's absorbed into your blood. Okay, follow through. If you have the menopause and you are struggling with some particular symptoms, you can go to your doctor. They can give you a patch on your skin that causes the release of a cascade of hormones that regulates the issues that you are feeling, from hot flushes to thinning hair, because you have that patch on your skin. And actually, come to find out just recently, whilst I was researching this video, that you can have birth control in the form of a patch. Not like before when you had to have it injected or like discs placed under your skin. A patch can be put right here to help regulate your hormones and to act as birth control that you have to change every 7 days. So the whole fallacy that your skin is impermeable is absolutely based on no fact whatsoever. With that said, if you follow that through to its furthest extent, what are we choosing to put on our skin? What are we choosing to put on our scalp? And how is that impacting our health? You know, there's no specific health warnings, but if we look at the chemicals, we can see that a lot of them are literally poison. So guys, why is it important that we approach our hair care and our skincare with a non-toxic lens, or with the intention of using clean products? Well, there's some really scary research out there. I mean, there was a recent study that, well, actually there were 40 studies that were cited in an article that I read, looking at 30,000 babies. They looked at their umbilical cords and they had in the region of just under 300 chemicals in the bloodstreams of babies, which blows my mind. The implications of some of those toxins include for cognitive, developmental, cancer risk. All sorts of issues are linked to those chemicals that they found. And what's scary is that many of them were forever chemicals found in like fast food packaging containers and even in some of the fabrics that we're wearing, and that's actually ended up in the umbilical cords of babies. Why is it there? Well, our society has normalized us cooking our food in pans coated in poison, like as in non-stick, putting all kinds of chemicals into our food, having us apply toxins to our skin as skincare, having us use it in our hair care. Remember, when you're in the shower and you're using products, it's warm, you're vasodilated, you're absorbing all of these chemicals. You know, you buy fast food, it's in containers that have got plastics that are leaching into your foods, and the list goes on and on and on. So we live in a very toxic environment, and so it's really worth doing your due diligence and figuring out how you can cut down those toxins. And one of the easiest and first places that you could start is definitely with your your hair care and your skin care as well. So I'm going to be taking you on that journey because do you know what? There are some scary things being sold to us. I'm going to talk you through some things that I actually found. Now, if you really want to do your own personal research and not be limited by what I cover in this video, I highly recommend that you check out a website called EWG. It is a database of so many products, and you can literally plug in the product you're trying to find and get a toxicity rating. Anything above a 4, run, literally put it in the bin and do not use it on yourself or your family members. So let's take a look at some of the things that I actually found on there. Bumble & Bumble Invisible Dry Shampoo. I actually found it to have a toxicity rating, 10 being the highest possible, and 0 and 1 being basically fantastic. They rate it as 8, which is actually flagged as red for allergies and immunotoxicity, and actually some ingredients in there are restricted for use. Blue Man Nourishing Shampoo, I found that to be rated as an 8. Here are the ingredients. I'm just going to put them on here. It was high risk. It is classed as high risk for cancer, allergies and immunotoxicity. In other words, toxifying your body's only defense, which is your immune system. Let that sink in. Let me slow down and let that sink in. Also, concerns for developmental and reproductive toxicity. That is scary. So you're spending your coin to buy poison to put on you to get in your bloodstream. And how many of us are in the unfortunate position of having family members with autoimmune illnesses or battling cancers? It's really scary that sometimes we've actually paid the people that have made us this ill. Another one that I found, and there were several in this category, I'm just gonna spotlight one in particular, Sebastian Professional Potion 9. This is the product here, and this is the ingredients list. It looks scary. It looks scary because it's like paragraphs long. It's actually rated as a number 10 out of 10 for toxicity. A moderate cancerous, allergies and immunotoxicity, so poisoning your immune system. Developmental and reproductive toxicity is a red. And then they have use restrictions. It talks about endocrine disruption. It talks about biochemical and cellular level changes as some of the concerns of the ingredients. Ecotoxicology and endocrine disruption. That's really, really scary. And do you know what you pay for that product? £36 or $47 US. So you're out there buying something to beautify your hair that's actually made of a cocktail of toxins. And I don't think that's okay. So in this series, we're going to be looking at clean options. And it's not necessarily even going to be like Curly Proverbs collection only. I want to give you guys a range of different things, a range of DIYs, a range of maybe of store-bought items that you can have. I just wanted to cite the importance of looking up your products. So for the longest time on here, I have been talking about Giovanni Direct Leave-In as a conditioner, and I actually found that it was amber for toxicity. It's only a 3, thankfully, but I was surprised at that because the ingredients are so clean. But actually, when I looked at it, there were 1 or 2 items that flagged on the ingredients list, which caused it to be a 3. So it's mostly clean ingredients, but 1 or 2 ingredients that are used in it kind of pulled it down. I was really happy to see that Camille Rose Naturals, the products that I pulled up, I'm just going to put them up on the screen. Here's a little a screenshot. Really low hazards of toxicity. They're greens, they're 1s, which is amazing. And even sheer moisture as well. All the ones that I found and pulled up in my first search, they're all greens, they're all 1s. Green flags, guys, green flags. Okay, so if you are not about that life of playing Russian roulette with your health and entrusting the outcomes of your body and your health to the consciences of massive corporations and companies that have proven time and time again that they have their bottom line as their most important important priority, then you definitely want to watch the series to educate yourself. Please do share the link to this video and the channel with friends and family, anyone that you feel would benefit from watching this series, or anyone that you know that might be struggling with their health. You never know the specific cause of it because there's so much toxicity, but this is definitely a place that we can start together. So I will see you in the next video.